Last summer, I moved into the basement apartment of my parents' house. It wasn't anything fancy, but it felt like the perfect mix of freedom and comfort. I wanted my own space, and this way I didn't have to pay high rent. The basement had everything I needed: a small open kitchen, a cozy bedroom, a bathroom, and even a laundry area. There was a separate side door, so I didn't have to walk through the main house. I could come and go without bothering anyone. It felt like the best setup ever. I could hang out with friends, play music, and chill on my own. I thought I had found the perfect spot. I didn't know then that something about that basement wasn't right. It seemed peaceful at first, but that peace wouldn't last long. Something was waiting. Something that would turn this quiet place into the scariest experience of my life. It started just a few nights after I moved in. I was lying in bed, about to fall asleep, when I heard something. It wasn't loud, just a soft tapping sound, like fingers knocking on wood. At first, I thought maybe it was the pipes or the wind outside. But then it happened again the next night, and the one after that. Always at the same time, just past midnight. The tapping came from the corner of the basement, right near the old storage closet. I tried to ignore it, telling myself it was nothing, but deep down, something felt off. The air would get cold, and I'd feel like someone was watching me from the shadows. I told myself I was overthinking, that it was just my imagination playing tricks on me, but every night, the sound got a little louder, and a little closer. Something was definitely down there. One night, I was in the kitchen getting water when I saw something move past the hallway. It was fast, like a shadow running by. I froze. I thought maybe it was just my tired eyes, but then I saw it again the next night. This time, I was sure. It looked like a figure, tall, thin, and dark, just standing near the basement door. I turned on the lights, but nothing was there. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that something had been watching me. Weird things started happening too. The lights would flicker and doors would creak open by themselves. Once, the TV turned on in the middle of the night, full volume, showing nothing but static. I checked the locks, I checked the windows, everything was fine. But my heart wouldn't stop racing. Whatever this was, it wasn't just noises anymore. It was showing itself. One morning, I noticed something strange about the wall in the hallway. The wallpaper was peeling at the corner. When I pulled on it, I saw an outline of a door hidden behind it, completely sealed up. My heart started pounding. Why would someone hide a door? I grabbed a flashlight and a screwdriver. With some effort, I managed to pry the panel loose. Dust filled the air as the old wood creaked open, revealing a narrow staircase going down. It wasn't on the house plans. No one ever mentioned it. The air felt colder here, like the place had been waiting, untouched for years. I stepped inside. The walls were covered in writing, symbols I didn't understand. There were old photos on the floor. In one of them was a person who looked exactly like me, except it was taken decades ago. That's when I realized this wasn't just a house. It was a trap. As I moved deeper into the hidden basement, the light from my flashlight flickered. The air felt thick, like it didn't want me there. Suddenly, I heard a soft whisper. At first, I thought it was the wind, but then it said my name. I froze. A shadow moved across the room, even though nothing was there to cast it. My hands were shaking now. I turned around and saw it. A figure stood at the far end. Its face was blurry, like smoke, but I could feel it staring at me. It started moving closer, not walking, just gliding through the air. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. All I could do was run. As I reached the stairs, the door slammed shut behind me on its own. I wasn't alone down there, and I had no idea how long it had been watching me. My heart was pounding like a drum. I banged on the basement door, hoping someone, anyone, would hear me, but there was only silence. Behind me, I heard slow creaking, like something dragging across the floor. I turned back. The shadowy figure was closer now. Its eyes, or what looked like eyes, glowed faintly in the dark.